Well, we're back here in this little cave that I've mined out. Waiting for the iron to smelt. And being scared of the darkness outside. Ah, that tells me right where we are, doesn't it? That cloud layer right there. So, I can tell this wasn't a good idea to start recording at this time, because it appears to be rush hour at night, and it is time to organize my inventory. So we don't need any of that. And actually, I need a chest suitable for storing my clutter, which can be placed over here, just to remind me that over here is the ground above my head. So I don't need any of that. Possibly do need some coal. I don't need dirt. Probably don't need the gravel. I probably do need the cobblestone actually. Birch logs. Let's place some birch logs down, see how they look. I suppose I like the pattern. Maybe. Apparently it's a lovely sunset. I've got the... yes. And... yes, something that didn't happen in Survivor Minecraft all the way back in Alpha and Beta versions is the old phantoms showing up because I haven't made a bed yet. Suppose I can put the eggs away and the arrows away and anything else. Possibly store the string for later. Make some more torches. Should I mine out this coal here or just leave it as part of the floor? I suppose I'd better start digging down. I can't see where the moon is, after all. This gravel right here. In previous playthroughs, unrecorded playthroughs, I've attempted to build diagonal mine shafts, but they take up too much space. So this will be a nice, simple 2x2 mine shaft here. Or staircase, rather. And the reason why I'm collecting all this cobblestone is because I'm going to need a bridge. Aha, more coal here. To those waterways. Now, if I had an editing team, I would edit mining all of this out and cut to when I finished mining this coal vein out, but I don't have an editing team. There's a zombie down here. Now my first tool has broken. And it's probably time to check to see whether or not it's daytime. It doesn't look like it's daytime. How unlucky can you get? Ah, the moon's just setting. It'll be time to go shortly. That's the Enderman that was teleporting around. And how many torches can I make? Quite a few. $45, That should be sufficient to go mining later. Now, I do have a supply of pigs in the region. But just because I have a supply of pigs in the region... Oh, hello. Sorry, villager. It's just your bad day. And if that's a zombie villager, where are you from? Zombie. And then they summoned reinforcements. And I think the fire damage killed that. And then there's a bat right here. Okay. I wanted to get rid of this gravel, didn't I? So we go past the bees. And then over here. Mind the hunger meter. And we've got logs all over the place. We've got a random chicken. We have 2 chickens. That's good. And then over here we have water. We have plenty of water. And we have melons. Alright, and then over here we have water over here as well. So, I have got to make some kind of little structure here in the shadow of this overhang. And mine all the way down to the water. Okay, let's get started. I should have brought some dirt. Now, if I convert this into oak planks here, and then make a tiny little structure, then the problem which I was complaining about last episode, one of the problems ought to be made readily apparent. Where did I put my crafting table? In that I have chopped down so many trees, and yet I simply do not have enough resources to make a house before the end of the day, particularly if I'm distracted by waffling on like this. Now, as long as I don't jump up and down and don't harm the chicken, I ought to be fine on the hunger front. And if I get lucky, I might gain an apple from this. Although not from the birch tree. So, I spent about 10 minutes last episode, or at least 5 minutes, attempting to find water, and I found water sources, but no actual landscape of water, no actual water supply, no ocean, no river, nothing like that. And that means there is definitely two ways I can approach this. I can either try and grab the water sources from a distance, or I can go into the jungle. And the trouble is, if I place this here, a creeper might just decide to spawn on top whilst I'm away. So to prevent that, I'm going to place a torch, and I cannot place another torch. Get rid of this leaf litter here. And perhaps dig down one step further. Alright, and we head up here to grab that sapling and that other sapling. And yes, I did get unlucky. And remove the remaining stubborn entries in the leaves with the hoe, because that is the appropriate tool. For leaves, that I remember correctly from the change logs whilst that was happening. And maybe I need to replace part of this roof with a trapdoor. And also, maybe I need to go back and get a couple of doors. Can I go back and get a couple of doors without getting lost? So all I have to do is follow this direction here, get stuck in a hole, go past the beehive, which sounds suspiciously like an egg popping out of a chicken, get stuck underneath the tree, and go past these torches and go in here. Grab those two doors, dump off the bone meal and the leaf litter and the gravel, and the dirt and the iron. And head back over to well, this isn't an outpost, but I think what this is something which might actually connect together. Now, how big can this be? Not too big. I've only got 32 planks left. Alright, and then door over here. Not much for architecture, I must say. Crumpets. What do I do now? Well, I suppose I can make this out of cobblestone. Get rid of this leaf litter. And get rid of this leaf litter as well. Is this replaceable? It is replaceable. That's annoying. So you lose a fuel source if you don't clean it up. Alright. Hopefully a creeper doesn't drop on my head from up above here. I need to get some more seeds. Okay. And I can't get out of here, or rather I can't get in if I get out of here. So is this a prudent spot? This is a prudent spot. Okay. There we go. We have 2 doors, a ceiling, and a floor full of grass. It is at the very least the shed. Okay, and I suppose it's time to make another furnace here. Oh yes, I don't think my phone went off in the Ixion video when the disaster happened. That's a milestone. Alright, so we have 2 doors. Might be a good idea to make a couple of trapdoors, which I think are made like so. And we'll let in the rain this way. Alright. So we have a skylight and 2 doors, and we have a grassy floor. And there's a step up here to some sort of mezzanine, and this is almost a square area. So what do I do with you over here? Possibly just build another mine. Yeah, that would work. I was mining down after all, wasn't I? I'll need another crafting table, bench, whatever. Maybe I want to put one next to this one, just so that I have an actual bench. Artistic, yes. Alright, and now creating a fourth one to carry in my inventory. There we go, no one needs that. There's no point to having it. Ooh, okay. Hey. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. So, this is interior mining. It's not the most exciting thing to do. And I noticed on YouTube that YouTube actually brightens the video up, which is fantastic. Okay, my audience gets to see what I cannot. So if there's any dark tunnels or anything like that, you can see what's there, I can't. What difficulty is this on? Options, difficulty, yeah, so creepers can fall down and explode without warning. At least I'm not too far away from... Well, I don't really have anything. I can probably start from the beginning without too much hassle. I suppose another approach I could have done, instead of building this staircase here inside the mountain, which is going to have to be refined into a proper staircase. Is build a ladder. Hi, there's an Enderman right there. And I've lost that piece of cobblestone. I don't like doing that. I don't like losing the piece of cobblestone right there. And I lost another one. That's going to be tracked on the game statistics. Lost a piece of cobblestone. How many times? Twice. And counting. Okay, so we go in from here. And it might be prudent to use ladders. I'm getting some degree of blindness from here. Oh, more coal. Yeah, I'm getting some degree of blindness from the light, actually. I don't know whether that comes through on the YouTube video or not. Aha, another pickaxe is broken. Time to make more. Alright, now we have plenty of coal, so one of the things I want to do this video is make a coal block. Block of coal. Excellent. We have a block of coal. We are now rich people from the coal mines. Now my hunger bars are shaking. Right. This seems to be a rather solid means of going down. So what I want to do is gather the things that I wanted to collect, put down a crafting table, and make some ladders. Alright. Some ladders are made. Now, can I reach this area safely? I cannot. So, I'm going to have to continue tunneling. Oops. Grab that. And how do I do this? Light the area up. Ah, see, there's a creeper down there. And we have a long way to go before we reach sea level. Might even take the rest of the episode. I should have just pillared across. Not pillared across. Branched across. How do I get back from here? Okay, I go over here and then do that. Right, thank you. I kind of didn't want to disrupt the natural terrain though. Which is why I didn't just bridge across and grab the water that way. So I think I'm replacing the word okay with all right. I do happen to be going right. There's that. What's this? It's iron. Lovely to stumble across iron. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'll take it. It's odd that, well, it's not odd, but it's unfortunate in that I have not found copper yet, because copper is supposed to be found before iron, but I think I'm above where copper naturally generates. So that's another thing that I'll have to change if I'm planning on doing any tweaking of Minecraft's world generation. And then the Enderman. Is the Enderman following me? Is that what the problem is? I think the Enderman's following me. Okay, and the Enderman also crossed my cursor. Can I get down from here without... can I get down and can I get back from here without problems? The answer is, well, I just blocked my exit. Smart move with the crafting table. That really is far away, and we have to go through jungle as well. Maybe a mad dash. A mad dash would work, but the sun's about to set, I think, and I need a way of getting back. Which means more ladders, I think. And we found more coal. Isn't this wonderful? I can even hollow out another little base here. Although I'm not sure what I'd do with something... Yes, a little outpost out here. Or base that large. Maybe just decorate it. I do mean to get water by the end of the episode. After all, that's what I started out planning on doing, and that's really what I should finish doing. But the trouble is that there's just so much coal here that I'm distracted. So much coal and no copper. It's like Minecraft in the olden days. Aside from the little experience orbs. And there really ought to be a... There really ought to be a... an ore, rather, that you mine that only drops experience orbs. Yes. Because where do these experience orbs come from? They can't just be living things, otherwise experience orbs would drop from leaves. I mean, I suppose we could convert leaves into experience orbs. That would cheapen the whole ranking up progression system. Not that I particularly mind. I mean, getting to the point where enchanting is reliable is a bit tedious, and turning leaves into bottles of enchanting would be great. Leaves and glass. Alright, and then we mine out this layer too, and this might end up being the tallest room that I've made so far. I'm not sure why I want a room this size, nor why I want a room here, but considering the fact that I am yes, holding down the mouse button, and it is still daytime. It is still daytime. It's miraculous. Hey, please go away. How much wood do I have left? Oh sure, just turn you back on the Enderman. The onion Enderman. The onion Enderman. Right, okay. So how far up am I? Oh, another pickaxe broken. Oh, more iron. I haven't changed the terrain generation at all aside from playing on Amplified, so I am really surprised to discover this much iron anywhere. I mean, I don't think we're technically in the mountains because the mountains look different. Maybe I need to build another room here. And if I go up here, it is now night time. And I probably should seal this off responsibly. Yeah. And what happened here? Did I block myself off? I blocked myself off. Okay. Oh, and we have more coal in front of me. I'll dig all this out too. Lovely playing on Amplified, isn't it? Used to be you needed a Oh no. Oh no, a toddler zombie. Yeah, I don't like toddler zombies. I don't know anyone that does. They're exactly like zombies, but they're smaller, faster, they fit through a one-block gap. How do you make a wall? How do you make a wall? Oops. Can I go underneath of the toddler zombie? Wonder if I'm too far underneath. No, I'm not too far underneath. But where's the water gone? Maybe I need to pause this recording session and maybe not. Maybe I can just go over to the left over here, or left, or left. Only one torch left. Oh, and we've got some gravel. Am I too deep? I don't think so. Ah, good one. Okay, I don't hear that babe. I do not hear that toddler zombie anymore. This is good. This is good. And what is this area here? Little chunk of a ravine, isn't it? So we're relatively far down here and close enough to our goal of reaching water. That I don't think the tunneling is going to work anymore. And if I go out here, I'm fairly sure that I've been out longer than I've been up longer than the 3 nights. So I'm kind of scared to go out here, to be honest. 15 years experience of Minecraft, or 16 years experience of Minecraft, or however long it's been. I think it's been yep. Yeah, it doesn't actually confer any talent. Oh, and there's a creeper over there. Ah, the moon. Excellent. Moon is going down. So I shouldn't have much longer to wait. And in the meantime, you get to listen to my wonderful commentary about a creeper hopping up and down on vines. There's 2 of them. Great. That was fascinating commentary. Fascinating indeed. Really filled the time slot there. Yep. And is heading away from me, and is heading away from me, and the only problem is that I have to go in that direction. Oh boy. Hi. I now have 1 heart. Oh. Now I have to go all the way back up to find a pig to heal me. Or I can eat the last pork chop. And that will restore me to half health. I see a zombie, I see a creeper, I see an enderman that is teleporting away in rain. Finally, gotten rid of him. Okay, doesn't like the water. The zombie is coming back for more. And can I get away from said zombie? Or can the zombie pathfind to me? Hi, zombie. You pathfinded to me. I didn't want that to happen. And I'm reduced in health once more. And how am I going to approach this? Ridge. Well, that's unfortunate. I forgot about the mechanism by which everything is persistent, or the monsters are persistent in rain. Ow. Now let's hope that the zombie despawned, although because it's on hard mode I'm probably going to face a zombie which has all my equipment and all the coal that I so blithely and delightfully mined. Well, I did do some, I did make some progress, but it's a shame to lose all that coal and all that iron. And yes, the zombie gave me a jump scare. I should have realised. Alright, so let's take stock. What have I lost? Not a whole lot? Not a whole lot. Okay, I didn't even have any armor on. Do I have the buckets? Yes, I do have the buckets. Okay. Ah, no. Oh no. Okay, so there's a skeleton over here, and I have water now. And if a creeper drops on me from that height, it's a game over. So what I'm going to do is tunnel. And it's looking like I'm going to have to tunnel all the way to the top using this method, which is going to be a boring way of ending the video, but it will result in my survival, whereas tanking that skeleton will not. So first death, didn't particularly like it, but that's how hard mode treats you. And yeah, I am not someone who plays on hardcore mode. I don't like my efforts going to waste. So, is it a good idea to end the video right here? Probably not. Okay, I mean, I do have the water, I just haven't gotten it back to base yet. And I hear chickens. I hope the game isn't calling me a chicken. But anyway, that really is it. I'm just going to mine until I return home. Or close enough to it. Ah, there's a cave here. Aha, there's a cave. What does that say? Well, there's a chicken over there. And do I notice anything about how I can get back up without having to mine through the mountain? I do not. So let's continue. You know, it would be really annoying getting stuck in a situation where my belongings are right here and it's like 2 blocks away from the previous path. I should make a chest or something. Indeed, I should make a chest and store most of my belongings here and then gracefully commit something that is very inadvisable in the real world. Alright, we'll mine this out here and make a chest and then make a staircase up in the next video. And hopefully find my way back to the beginning, back to this starting point. Or I could actually just mine down. Did I lose my crafting table? Is that what I lost? Huh. Well, I wasn't using it. Okay. Temporary base set up here. And maybe I mined more iron as well. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm up one arrow. That can go there. And I need that to go there. And then all of this can go in here. Aside from that coal and that wood. Yeah, there we go. And we keep the buckets in here too, I think. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time, when I manage to deliver the water back to my home base and start a little farm inside. Maybe.